Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Report has it that Oletik moved her things and left with, her own personal nanny and carried her children and left for Lagos without the monarch's, consent. That Oletik became very upset over some of the things that happened lately in the palace, which includes the fact that Kabiyesi had, been very upset about the fact that she did not come out when they were celebrating the birthday of his son. Okay, now if you have been following the train of event, the last week, over the last week, it's been some level of celebration in the palace. They were celebrating the son of Kabiyesi from, of course, we all know who, right? And this celebration was so intense because people came to celebrate with the boy. That boy is so loved. Yes, the boy is loved. The boy is loved. Of course, you see that child, forget anything. That baby is handsome. The boy is so loved. So all of that. But maybe because of the kind of problems that the mother of the boy has been going through with Kabiyesi, I don't know. I am just saying maybe that happens to be the problem. Maybe it was the reason why Oletik had underestimated the way the father of the boy would handle it if people did not support the child. And Oletik was there and never showed up to support this boy in any way or support the mother of the boy in any way. And then recently they said she had asked for 8 million naira, demanded for 8 million. She waited and waited and waited. The 8 million did not come, and she decided to meet Kabiyesi about the 8 million. So as we're hearing, they say when she came to collect the 8 million, when she came to remind the monarch about the 8 million, the monarch was very upset. It was almost looking like, somebody was setting a trap for somebody. And when she came, the monarch, blasted her, gave her, everything that he has been thinking, like the exact way that he felt about her, and that did not go well. What we heard that Oletik quietly did was to go and purchase a gift for the boy. But when she came again, Ebony, who is already going through a lot of problem, slammed her, as in insulted the living daylight out of her, slammed the gift on the floor and all of that. And this is something that has really broken her. She's in that place where she's feeling as though everybody do not like her. The way she has been treated, she doesn't like it and all of that. And so they said what she did later was to go home, to go and start arranging her children's clothes and everything. And after the arrangement, she carried herself and the driver, they drove out and they were going to Ibadan. Is it Ibadan? Or I don't know, Ibadan, somewhere there to go and board a flight for Lagos. Now, they said the monarch is not finding this funny. He finds it very disrespectful and all of that. And you know that this is a very close reminder to what had happened in the past. And, that is something that the monarch is taking a very serious exception. Like the man is very unhappy about this development. But one other thing that made everyone, that is making everyone frown at the behavior of Oletik, is that there is I think an elderly woman who is catering to the children, and they said that woman is a relative to the monarch. Okay, do you understand? They said the woman is a woman that is related to the monarch, even though catering to those children, she is being paid, but they said that the reason why she's doing that is because of the love that she feels for the monarch. Now, because of how good and meticulous and everything that this woman is, the woman is catering to the children inside Oletik's apartment. Like she is living there inside the apartment, like the older nanny, plus the other nanny that came from Oletik herself, right? Both of them are catering to those children. Now, Oletik can do whatever she wants to do, go to wherever she wants to go to, because of course she has very able hands. And these able hands that she has got happens to be this woman, okay, that is there inside the house. But what happened is that they said on Wednesday last week, the woman got a report that her own mother wasn't doing well in somewhere in Ilara, okay? And so the woman left and went to Ilara to go and, mind her mother. But the woman had not come back when this whole drama happened, okay? Then when Oletik was about to leave, okay, they feel like it would have been more respectful if she had maybe moved the woman's, left the woman's things inside the house. When the woman comes, the woman will go and pick her things, since of course there would be somebody there, or maybe carry the woman's things respectfully to go and keep in a central area. They call it something, but that would have been more respectful. But they said she moved those things and move the woman's bag and everything and put it at the back of her own apartment, that as in the floor of her apartment, like outside where they keep like the gas and all of that, because the gas that brings of course they all have their individual, they don't have, they have the central kitchen there is for the monarch. The monarch has his own cook, okay, or his own chefs, okay, but them individually, they have their own individual kitchen, so their cylinders are outside. Now they said that she asked them to move the woman's things to go and keep near the cylinder outside, if that information is correct. And that was how she left. Now, a lot of people are not even looking at the fact that she didn't wait to get consent from her husband before leaving. They are looking at the insult meted on this woman. Why would you carry her back and go and keep by the gas corner because you want to go? Very disrespectful. These are people, a woman who is catering to your children, and a woman who has been so good to you, a woman that you could call mommy, mother, and every time you could do this because you are too proud and all of that. And so they say people are just jumping at her, jumping. Everyone was so upset over what happened. They say it is another person, one ayaba, one maiden inside the palace that came to come and carry the woman's things to go and keep in her house, so that when the woman comes back, the woman will carry her things. And they said, as we are hearing, that the woman came back yesterday, came and quietly carried her things, and she was feeling really, really bad over what happened. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.